That shit that you my window. 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night. That nigga through my window. 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night. They keep it real, you niggas, man. Most of y'all fraud. You like a fraud, like pussy nigga gon' rob for your dog. Right at your man, put the dagger right in his heart. Playing my heart, definitely I'm playing it smart. And if I don't get you, then I'm coming for your brother land or his mother land. It's kinda crazy when bed settling land. They stole and murdered the neighbors when they was selling land. Coming in, out of the water that they was fishing in. I was raised in hell, it got dark when I was pedaling. White man harassing the block when we was pedaling. White man who also was the plug when we was pedaling. I remember fraud if I was on gave a letter man. This is UPK and the promise of pass. When the Christ come back, I'm right in the ass. Got the Donnie walking in me, and I'm all in my bag. I'm on my Friday the 13th with the gun and the mask. That shit that you my window. 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night. That shit that through my window. 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night. Hey yo, Carl Nacho, fucking doing crazy like the destined on the block though. Righteous in the block though. Beat I catch a ride, but I always miss my stop though. Even with my shorty till I stuck it in the taco. Who's that creeping through my window? I ain't with the complications, I'ma keep it simple. Burn the old black ticket to the tempo. You gon' find exactly what you looking for in limbo. You gon' be a lingo. Experience I live from 2036. I see my brother when it's big gun. Every day I think about the trouble that I slid from. That's why I call the white man the devil, cause he is one. It's not a motherfucker. I think we should just forgive that act right. Gave a nigga reason to live. Give you extra if you take it back or you renege. See him creeping on Newport, it's sweet to say. Who's that that you my window? 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night. Who's that that through my window? 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night.
Where's the competition? I'm bored with it. Stepping up on a board mission. I keep 2 boards with it. Don't feel like a 4 minute. The piece of the board with it. But you can be bored with it. If you don't want to war with him, just stand I'm bored with it. You pray for my downfall, I just pray that I'm bored with him. Taking every shot and I'm keeping the score with him. But this ain't a game. Ain't no back and forth with him. So quick, I'm just a kid. You can tell how that forfeit is. His name in him. That beef is takeout. That nigga is your steak dinner. I grip the stick, hit the switch and make you switch gender. That stretch 5 is too much to make you switch center. That pressure on you gon' flag you a change center. Hey, Lord, I'm sure no pain to put that pain in her. You put in the shit, you know it ain't no change in her. It's legit if you see it in my name in it. It's UPK, nigga. Hit it.
It's that that you my window. 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night. Who's that that through my window? 40 on me like a Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wolves day and night.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the Isupk. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Understand we've been teaching this truth since 1969 under Commander Jenny Hanna. My name is Nakar, Officer 500. Filling in some heavy shoes tonight for Officer Marab. All right, it's Isupk Hebrew class. All right. Today I have helping me Officer Ashtawak. All right, it's Isupk Philadelphia presenting the Isupk Hebrew. All right, we're gonna be going over this Hebrew. Understand? Going over, the fundamentals. You know what I mean? When I check in, I just like to, make sure people was getting with those fundamentals. You know what I mean? You got any questions? You know what I mean? You can still type it in. Understand? We're going to be going over this Hebrew and also understanding that how you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite. All right? How you identify. What's the number one way of identifying knowing that the 12 tribes is cursed. All right. You understand? You in the class, it's your first time. You understand? I advise you, you understand, to get this. You can download this chart. It's on Google. All right. You can find this chart on Google. Find this chart on Google. All right, ISUK Hebrew. That's how I found it just now. All right. So you can go ahead, get down with that. Okay. So where do we begin? First, we want to go to Genesis chapter 11 and 1. You understand? Hebrew is very, very important because why? It's our original language. You understand? It's our original language. You understand? On this journey of us, coming back to the Lord, finding out that we Israelites and that the Bible is our history book and it holds nothing but great wisdom. You come across knowing that we spoke Hebrew. All right, and we're gonna prove that. If you could, Bubba Michelle, can you give me Genesis chapter 11 and verse 1? Sure. All right, again, man, I got Officer Isupk in here holding it down with me. You understand? My classes is fun, man. I'm pretty hands-on. You know what I mean? Late things are relevant, relevant events that's going on and all that. Hey, Pebbles, get off of him. You're always being friendly. That's the most friendliest cat I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Pebbles, get down. That's how you know that this is the home of the Lord. She ain't an evil cat. You got some cats.
They fight. I can't eat.
Listen. If you could, can you knock her down?
She good.
All right.
I'm ready when you ready.
All right. I'm ready.
The book of Genesis, chapter 11 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And the whole earth was of one language.
Of one language. All right. We're going to find out what that one language. So before Arabic, before English, Latin, Spanish, the different dialects that they speak, different languages they speak in Africa. You know what I mean? What's Kemet language? Was it Metaneta?
Metaneta is what it's called when it's written down.
Whatever their language was, they spoke that. You know what I mean? That's what they speak. But before all those languages, it was what we about to bring up. Go ahead.
Okay. Was of one language.
One language. One language. Go ahead.
And of one speech.
Uh-huh.
And it came to pass.
Now let's get it right. You understand? This Bible was written in Hebrew. You understand? The people gotta understand that Hebrew is the original language. All right, we was all one speech. You understand? We was one speech. You understand? And and that language we spoke was Hebrew. Okay. All right. So drop that. You can go to Deuteronomy 27 and 1. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go into some of these curses. All right. So Shalom, sis. What's going on? What's going on, Eric? All right. Dutty Bookman. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. What about Deuteronomy chapter 28? Are you responding to what I was saying? Just type it in below. Okay. So one thing we gotta understand is, man, Hebrew is our original language. All right. And another thing is, a lot of times we don't understand that.
She got her hand out. She need to touch me.
See, it's crazy. Pebbles, leave him alone. All right. One thing we don't understand, you know what I mean, that this Bible was talking about us. And when we don't listen to the Lord, keep the laws, statutes, commands, Okay? Something is going to happen. All right? We'll be punished as a nation. As a nation. Leave him alone, Pebbles. Hard headed behind. You understand? The Lord will punish us if we don't keep the law, statutes, and commands. All right? And as you see in the world, you know what I mean? Every black, Hispanic, and Native American is cursed. All right? Even if you get all the money in the world, it don't matter. You still gonna be affected by the curses. You know what I'm saying? Like a black man or a black woman, they get in that bracket of, all right, I got some money. And of course, it's going to be a devil, you know what I mean? That wants to pull you over and remind you, just ask Offset. You know what I'm saying? You don't see rich white people getting pulled over, being harassed. You know what I'm saying? They are honored. But when it comes to a black, Hispanic, Native American, so-called, we still get the bad end of the stick. All right? So to my left, to the right of your screen, you see the Hebrew chart. All right. So I would get the brother to go ahead and, write it on the board, but I have it right here for you guys. We'll be on the board later. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and break down some of these, words. So, all right, that ain't the one I wanted to zoom in. Good night. I swear, I'm good with technology, but at the same time, I'm not. Okay, so, we got a little problem here I can solve pretty quick. All right, so, hold on. What in the world? Dang. You know what? I'm special. I'm a special kind of dude. I tell you that. All right. I was turning it the other way around. Okay. All right. So let's get it, y'all. Salakia. Bear with me. I told you in the beginning, need some hard shoes to fill tonight. But I know what I'm doing. Won't sound crazy. All right, y'all. So now we're gonna be going into the Hebrew. Okay. So if you can see, all right, that's great. So as you see right here, we're gonna focus on the ancient. All right, we're gonna focus on the ancient. All right. So right here you have I. Okay. Now I'm gonna be breaking down, showing y'all a couple of things that y'all can notice about the ancient Hebrew. All right, you're going to see a bunch of characters that are in the English language. All right, that is copied from ancient Hebrew. All right, now you see I, right? I, you understand, it looks as the letter A, but just flip to the side. All right. So as you can see, man, the letter A comes from Hebrew. All right. A, ba, ga, da. Now a lot of people, fake Israelites, you know what I mean? They try to say that this symbol right here is evil. All right. Total lie. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. The Isupk is home to the truth. I'm going to tell you why. To understand King David's kingdom, you understand? You got to know his name. His name in Hebrew is Dawodah. Okay? So you will see the Da right here. And you have the next letter a couple ahead is Y, right? So it was the Da, the same way a person that handles business, you understand, that has like a company or something like that, he has a signature that he signs off, a seal, right? You have a seal like for instance, when you go to court and they give you you would know that it's from them because they had a seal. They had a seal of whatever state that you're dealing with. All right. So here in Philadelphia, we are under the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania will have a seal. All right. The same way America will have a seal. What's the American seal? You will see the eagle. You understand? And so on and so on. You understand? King David has a kingdom, right? And King David's shield was a da and a da, right? Da will da, and you had a Y in the middle. You understand? So that's a da, all right? Ha, you understand it? You can see they got the letter F character from Hebrew, all right? The Y, all right? As you see, the letter Y, you understand? For Y, okay? English got cop that from us. Za, all right? So now you have Za, okay? As you see, the letter Z comes from Hebrew. Ka, all right? It's not ka like K-A. You understand? Because when you see that A, it's an I, all right? The same we say I ba ga da. You understand? We don't say ga. It's gay, whatever day. You know what I mean? I'll say one of them. You want some of this hayanya?
It's like,
You want some hayanya? Yeah. So it's ka. So you want to come from the back of your throat when you say ka. All right, ka, and as you see this symbol, all right, the letter H, all right, they just took off two lines in the middle, all right, but it's ka, all right, ta, all right, you got ta, ya, all right, ya, you understand? Then you have ka. All right. Ka is just you just saying ka. All right. Ka, la. As you see, the letter L comes from Hebrew. All right. Ma, and if you can see it, all right, you will see the letter M in it. It's just in a different posture. Okay. But you have ma. You also right here have na. Now, na has the same format as the letter N. All right? So the white man knows that the real Jews are black. You understand? Because the English language is just a bastardized copy of Hebrew. All right? Sa. Okay, sa, all right, and as you see, you'll see a lowercase t, you understand, with just some extra lines in it, all right, I, E, Slovakia I, okay, this is the letter I, but as you see, you got the letter O, okay, boom. Pa, okay, look like the letter J, the capital J, okay, without the line on the other side, but still, you still see the resemblance. To Za, all right, you can see the letter Z, all right, another time. Qua, now this one right here, you understand, if you see the letter qua, right? And when you say qua, it won't be pronounced as ka, none as qua, as if it's a Q W A H. Qua. All right? And when you look, if you see the capital Q, all right, it's a O with a slash on the side sticking out. Well, right here, you see it in a certain shape. You understand, like a half a circle cut off with a line going straight down. All right, still resemblance. You understand in Hebrew when you can look at the capital Q. You understand? Ra. All right, it looks like the number 4. All right, you can see that English, the white man, you understand, took that and used that as a number. All right, Shah, as you can see, that looks like a W. All right, and you have Tha. All right, and Tha is just a T slanted to the side, or it can look like an X. All right, so straight up, man, you understand? That's the Hebrew um, alphabet. All right. If y'all want to get better with the Hebrew, all right, I suggest y'all get in the chart. You understand? You can contact me on my personal page, or you can contact this page right here. All right. Or you can just put comment below. I want the Hebrew chart, and after the class, I'll send it to you personally. We can just do it that way. If you want the Hebrew chart, I will send it to you personally. Just comment below. I want the chart, and I'll get it to you soon as possible. Okay. After class, so that you guys can go ahead and study. You understand? Y'all can study in the ancient and Assyrian. And if you want to do good on the memorizing part, you can do 4 letters at a time. Okay. That's how I learned how to do it. Every officer had to figure out a way how to remember this chart. I just say that. All right. So if we can do it, you can do it. Definitely me. Me remembering something is like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? But practice make perfect. All right. So what I would suggest is taking 4 letters at a time. Just know how to pronounce it first. So I would say Abagada, and I keep repeating it in my head, Abagada, and then I would memorize the character. You understand? Until I remember it, be able to write it down. Then I work on the next 4, all the way until I get to the end. You understand? And now I remember it. That's how I remembered it. Okay, so I suggest you guys, get was a part of your culture as well. Knowing the scriptures is you know what I mean, taking back your culture and also learning Hebrew. You know what I mean? On a Sabbath class, we have Sabbath service where we read out the Bible, Hebrew and English. All right, tradition thing that we do. Shalom, what's going on? Trooper Kalatazar, what's going on, man? Everything to wild. I mean, I ain't seen in a minute. I know you be working hard. You know what I mean? Officer, I said officer. Captain, I said Captain Slagia. Trooper Kalatazar, you understand, is a strong soldier coming up in this truth. All right. If you ain't in the school working on getting your name, all right, I suggest you to do so. You understand? Because we got work to do. We got things to take back. You understand? And this is why I love the Hebrew class. You know what I'm saying? It should force you to want to take back your culture. You know what I'm saying? Take back everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like seeing brothers wearing fringes on their t-shirt. You know what I mean? I want to see brothers wearing their garments the right way. You know what I mean? putting those fringes on the borders of your garments, man. You know what I mean? Doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because everything been taken away from us, man. Matter of fact, if you could, right? Can you get me Jeremiah 17:4? Hold where you at in Deuteronomy? Bubba Shaw. We're gonna go there first. I just go there, you understand? We're gonna get into the nations and all that. We're gonna get into that part. You know what I mean?
It says 17:4.
Come,
I got it.
go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy inheritance that I gave thee.
Listen, man, the Lord said, man, we would discontinue, you know what I'm saying, for our heritage, man. We are destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring that out next. You can drop that, all right? You know what I mean? Jeremiah 17:4, it tells you that we will be discontinued from our heritage, man. And we're going to figure out why. Can you get me Deuteronomy chapter 27:1? Bubba Shaw?
Okay.
Thank you.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments.
Keep all the what?
Commandments which I command you this day.
Listen, Moses told us to keep the laws, statutes, and commands, and it was written in the Bible because it wasn't just talking to those people. You understand? It wasn't talking to us just in this time. At that time, it was talking to us through all our generations because the law endured forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? We've been lied to saying that we can't be perfect, but the Lord, you know what I'm saying, said be obedient. You understand? A lot of people, a lot of Christians start contradicting themselves. You understand? Because when they start talking about the day of judgment, then that's when sins come into effect.
Right. You
know what I mean? But when it's just them trying to please their flesh, they're going to say that sin don't matter. You understand? But Christ, if you listen to what Christ was cutting Pharisees and Sadducees and all types of naysayers, he was cutting them because he was saying that they was evil people. And they needed to turn from their wicked ways. You know what I mean? Goes to show even more that, you know, we're supposed to keep these laws, statutes, and commands. You know what I mean? Let's go to Matthew. Where were you at? Let's go to Matthew chapter 5. What's that, verse 17? That's right, Dutty. Hey, what's your name? Type your name in, because I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I think you might be West Indian, but, you know, if I could, just get your name so I can, you know what I mean, call you by what you would like. But you damn right, man. Be perfect. Be ye perfect, man. That's how we gonna get out of this hell, man. It's so many times that, you know, in ISBK it was expressed like once you get your name, you know what I mean, definitely, you know, the soldiers, once you come, young man Tony. Okay, what's going on, Tony? All right. Hey man, I hope you got enough rest last night, man. You was in here tore up to the floor up. And wasn't he? He was reading, right perfect. And then he was not right after he done reading, he was like, and I was like, yeah, you got the scripture? Come. He was right back to it, man. You know, that's dedication to the Lord, man. Right. The Lord love to see that, man. You keep staying strong in this truth, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Like, good night. Go ahead.
If I could, I was just thinking about it because I'm in here yawning, I'm getting tired. I'm like, damn.
Listen, man, I told you I got the yum for you, man. The yum, man.
I might got the secret.
Yeah, Blackberry. Come get with me, man. You know what I mean? Come get with me. We in here. holding it down for all the summer run.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, and I sugar I buy.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, everybody, we holding it down for the general, supporting them. You know what I mean? So, shoot, you know, do our thing, man. But yeah, man, shout out to you, young man, Tony. You know what I mean? Showing that dedication to the Lord, man. You know what I mean? Definitely the Lord see what you're doing. You understand? Like I said, y'all, man, get up in the school, man. Fight for your name. Fight, you know what I mean? To serve the Lord in a whole nother way, man. You know, you sisters that's in the class, that's, you know what I mean, coming into the school, man, just keep staying strong. You're going through some things, just contact the school. You know what I mean? You don't have to vent on social media or vent to the wrong people that don't have your best interest. The Lord, you know, said to watch who you you know what I mean, get counseled from, man. You don't want to get counseled from somebody that you understand will lead you down the wrong way. You understand? But like I said, man, make sure y'all get this Hebrew chart. You know what I mean? If you need the chart, just type it in. Say, if you could, send me the chart and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Send it to you from my own personal page. All right? But we're going to go ahead and get back into the scriptures. All right? I'm going to read, okay? We're going to go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. All right? We're going to, you understand, how you know who the Israelites are. You understand? We just read that we've been discontinued from our heritage, and we're going to figure out why. All right? We got a contract with the Lord, man. Anytime you work at a new slave, you back into him. All right, so we're going to be at Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 1. You know what I mean? So, like, anytime you get, like, a new slave, I just call it that. We ain't going to call it no job because it's a slavery. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a contract you got to sign. And on that contract, man, you going to see, all right, all types of stuff, man. But the main part is the disciplinary part and the awards that you get, you understand, for being loyal to the company and abiding by the rules that they set out, all right? So we're going to get into the good part, you understand? You know when they say, you want the good part or the bad part? Right. We're going to talk about the good part first. Let's just talk that because we already, you know what I'm saying, going to realize the bad part from the rip. We ain't going to understand the good part because we discontinued. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
28:1.
Kind
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
Do all. It didn't say some, man. It said to do all. So this contract, man, you understand, it's to last forever. All right? This is to last forever. This ain't something that we can just go ahead and drop off whenever we want to. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to follow the flesh. We want to feed the flesh instead of the soul. You understand? Living by the spirit, being spiritual people. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said to keep all the commandments. Okay? Can you read?
Uh-huh. Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Above all nations, man. The Lord wants us to rule with an iron fist. You understand? On the face of the earth, man. He don't want to see us being on the bottom like we are. He hates to see us in the conditions that we're in. You know what I mean? He wants to give us blessings. He said if you do good, we're going to read. Read verse 2.
So will come. Verse 2. and all these blessings shall come on thee.
Listen, us doing good, guess what? The Lord said he don't have pleasure on punishing us, man. You understand? That's why he said, man, he'd rather us not have to make sacrifices. He'd rather us just live our best life. You know what I mean? And fall back. Be chill. That's our nature. We are chill, fall back people. Definitely Judah. You know what I mean? We too far back sometimes, you ask me. You know what I mean? But we some chill people, man. The Lord don't wanna he just wanna see us prospering, man. He wanna see us obeying him. Just like any good father would want to see. You know what I mean? But we already know what's going on with us right now. We are in a we are in hellish conditions. All right. But right here, man, we are breaking down the blessings. You know what I'm saying? We about to break down the blessings and all sides to what, you know, and break it down for us. All right.
Keep going.
Come.
And overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Man, in the field, man, you out there, you know what I mean? You in your field, or in the field, and you in the streets, in the city, you're gonna be safe. You don't have to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to enjoy yourself. You understand? The Lord going to protect you. The angels is going to be there to be with you. You know what I mean? If we keep these laws, statutes, commands. Go ahead.
Come. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body.
Blessed should be the fruit of our body, meaning our children. All right? Our children will be safe. They won't have to go into sex trafficking. They won't be sex trafficked. All right? Our children will grow up and keep our traditions. You understand? They maintain discipline. You know, our children now, man, we don't have any discipline. Our children don't have any discipline. You know what I mean? They honor us. How would they honor us? Honoring the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But if we do what we supposed to do as a people, all right, our children will be blessed. You understand? They'll be blessed. You don't have to worry about nothing. They'll be being rewarded as well. All right? Go ahead.
Come. And the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Listen, man, the Lord said, man, I'm going to bless your land. You know what I mean? I'm going to bless your livestock. What do that mean when he blessed the land and the livestock? Meaning that you won't go hungry. All right? And you won't go broke. You understand? You'll always have, you know what I mean, abundant. You'll have abundance, man. And you'll be able to go ahead and make a couple dollars. Make a couple trades. You know what I mean? Because the Lord has blessed, you know what I mean, your children and blessed your soil and your livestock. Go ahead.
Come. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
The Lord said he's going to bless our basket and our store. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make sure, man, we can make a couple of dollars, man. Make sure our pockets is full. You know what I'm saying? We ain't wanting for nothing. Lord gonna bless us, man. We ain't gonna be broke. The black economy will be flourishing. All right. You look around now, you don't see that. Those that show you. Come on, man. Hello? Wow, what's up? you can throw it away. Yeah, you can throw it up. All right. Only if you know. Only thing she's lucky I'm teaching the class. That's not even my red. So she was about to get all the ammo. But whatever. It's cool. Why everybody wanna mess with me, man? Leave me alone. I'll be chilling. Alright, so where we was at? We was at the black economy. All right. Lord want to bless our pockets, man. He want to make sure that you know what I'm saying. We are the most successful. You understand nation when it comes to making that money. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Oh, come.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in,
Mm-hmm.
and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Man, what do every black person say when they depart from one another? They say, "Yo, man, be safe." And when we say it with sincerity. You know why? We know that you might not see that person again. You telling somebody, man, text me when you get in the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Give me a call when you get in the house. Let me tell you this, son. If we would keep these laws, statutes, and commands, we wouldn't even really have to say that anymore. We would know that the Lord is with us. We just say, Most High Christ, brother, I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
And we say it with confidence because we know that we're going to see you tomorrow. The Lord is going to make sure I see you because we'll be safe. That's having faith. You understand? That's one West.
Right.
We waiting to the point where we can be like, look, bro, I'll see you tomorrow for sure. You know what I mean? If I don't see you tomorrow, that's because I'm still asleep. You know what I mean? Catching up on all the rest that the white man took from me. Talking that kingdom talk, getting that crown. You know what I mean? Waking up, got the crown on. Well, you know, Officer Quashad down in Virginia, man, he getting the kingdom. He ain't taking that joint on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The fiction. He ain't taking this crown off. He gonna have that joint on. Listen, it's time for him to take it. Go ahead.
He gonna figure out a way to put a do-rag over
He gonna put the brother's gonna be having the do rag. You understand? They gonna put the do rag on, then put the crown back on, man. Cause they, man, I earned this. I'm getting all the blessings. What? I will see you tomorrow for sure. You know what I mean? That's being blessed, man. That's a blessing when the Lord, you understand, tell you, man, you don't gotta worry about nothing. I got you. When you have that surety, oh my gosh, that's love. You understand? That's what we fighting for here in ISBK, man. We tired of losing our brothers and sisters. You understand? Think about how many people we done lost in just in 1 year. The Lord was taking a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? I got a homie that I lost in the streets. He left out of his house and he ain't never come back. My little cousin that was a rapper here in Philly. He went out the house, ain't never come back. You understand? Look at King Von. He left the house, ain't never come back. You know what I mean?
Right.
These young girls that's being abducted, they left the house, they ain't been back. They might not never come back. Go ahead.
If I could, they said something about a young brother supposed to got lynched or something. And beating stuff, he left and he ain't come back. Like, what happened to him?
You talking about the young brother that they just released the photographs of, and he was like, I know you're talking about. He was like a little young boy, like 12 years old.
15, I think.
15?
Yeah.
Black young boy, little curly top?
If I could, they was trying to compare it to him too. That's what everybody was saying.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. That young brother. I mean, Lord be with him. You know what I mean? May the Lord have mercy on his soul, bring him up in his school. All right, but another young brother that ain't never get to come back home. You understand? It's a sad thing to see our people having to go through the things that we have to go through. That's why we should want to keep these laws, statutes, and commands, so that we can show the Lord that we worthy of being able to go outside of our house and come back in safety. We should want all these blessings to overtake us, meaning that you're never going to go broke. You understand? Your children is going to be good. They're going to be blessed. Your children is going to make you proud. Your livestock. You understand? Your vegetation would be out of this world. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to find out some more things that the Lord will bless us if we keep these laws, statutes, and commands. Go ahead.
And blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
Now, check it out, man. The Lord said, like, Christianity they want you to believe that the Lord is this softy. You know what I mean? The Lord is this sweet cake, soft God, warm and cuddly. I'm going to tell you like this, man. The Lord ain't playing. As you see, you understand? What's going on in the world? Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans is dropping like flies. You understand? Because we ain't listening to them. But it was a time when we did obey the Lord, and the Lord would make our enemies his enemies.
Right.
You understand? Yesterday, man, we went into the first Maccabees, man, on how we broke down how we got the Feast of Dedication. You understand? Judas led Israel, you know what I mean, through the power of the Lord, in the victory over the Greeks. You understand? And when they beat the Greeks, you know, of course they robbed their behind, they ran their pockets. You know what I mean? It said that they was coming out with all types of gold, you understand, and other expensive items. You know what I'm saying? They beat their behind, ran their pockets, and they was able to gain the temple back. And, you know, they prayed to the Lord. They was outnumbered in most cases. You understand? But they had faith.
Right.
You understand? They was like, you know what? Lord, make these people fall at our feet. Make these heathens, you understand, not have any courage. Take away, you understand? Take away everything from these people so that we can win. Read verse 7 from the top.
Come. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
Oh, he's doing it. Come on. Or you want reverse anything? Yeah, Officer Malaki. So, like, can you text your brother? I don't know, Bubba Show. We got Officer Malaki in the building. All right. Big Hebrew in the back. You know, I call him the bear. You know what I mean? That's my guy right there. Go ahead.
If I could too, when they say the Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against you to be smitten, right? It just made me think like our victories that we get now, we gotta share with the white man like militarily, and then when we do get a win, it's like something slight. Like it's like, okay, a black person did this or a black person did that, like you're the first one to do this or that, or it's like somebody won in court when they wasn't supposed to win in court and we get justice. Like it's such a small victory versus like a total, like our nation went up against another nation and like conquered. Like we don't even know what that feels like as a people. Like we gotta share with white people or we only get like a piece. Like, okay, we won this court case, a cop got locked up or something, like something weird. You know what I'm saying? OJ got up. We had to say we on the street, we throw a party. Our city, we gotta win NBA championships. Our city won the championship. The Lakers won. And everybody happy, but it's like I want to know what it feels like personally. That's all I'm trying to say. That's been like something I've never felt before, like a win like that. Besides, you know, something we might have did in school. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll tell you this, man. When none of us know how I feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? To like fully see how this blessing comes out. You know what I'm saying? Number one, we don't even know who our enemies are. You know what I'm saying? But of course, being in the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying, I'm Commanding General Yohana, you understand? You understand that we are at war. So in the ISUPK, you understand, we waiting. That's why when we start seeing the Lord punish America with fire and COVID, we rejoice. It feels so good in our heart. Everybody panicking. This is how you know you understand, we really, really about this, our Father's business, man, because we be happy. I remember talking to Officer Malakia when the whole COVID and everything started shutting down. I'm like, Salakia, sir, it's going down. You know what I mean? I remember seeing Commander General Yohana when everything was going on and when the burning of the Catholic Church, you know what I'm saying, that was going on overseas, Commander General Yohana was like, man, that's beautiful. And you know, the brothers that do that artwork, they started putting together Commander General Yohana in the blaze, and I'm like, yo, we felt good. That felt like a victory, man. Imagine what it's gonna feel like when we take everything. You understand? That's what, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I put real quick.
I'll take it.
Oh, you want to take the class over? All right. Concert. So, where I was at? I'm gonna retrace back a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so check, right? In the ISBK, right? When we see when the Lord is punishing America and other places that come against us, it feels good.
Right.
Understand? That is the same spirit, you understand, that our ancestors was in. All right? Our ancestors, all right? We wanted to conquer what we knew it was ours. And we also wanted theirs as well, because we understood that we wanted justice. You understand? Hey, Salaki, sir. If you could, right? I gotta mention something real quick. I just remembered. Real quick.
Oh, all right, I got you. Just a grab.
No problem. The water, sir. All right, so you know, we gotta be in the spirit. It's very sickening when I hear people say, "Well, That was biblical times, and we still in it.
Right.
You understand? How you think that you can say, "Oh, we in the last days"? If you say we in the last days, Christians will say, "Well, we not in those times no more." You understand? But we are in the last days. You gotta look at that Christian and ask them, "How are we not in the biblical days?" But you just said we in the last days. You understand? It's because Christianity make you adjust you to being, you understand, a good American. You understand? What do the Christian church promote you to do? To go out and vote. I'm too loud, sir. You understand? It promotes you to go out and vote. It promotes you to go sit down with the police commissioner, you understand, and trying to resolve, the issues that they would never fix. You know what I'm saying? In Israel, man, we were straight hardcore. Understand? Listen, man, you ain't trying to give me my freedom, I'm gonna take it.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure the Lord, that's what he wants. Understand? Now, we was taking that, it was ours, man. You gotta read this Bible. This Bible got a lot to do with war, man. You understand? It's a lot of bloodshed in this Bible. There's more war than I ever read in any book. And I read some hood novels. You know what I mean? Trap season. Little Ron on the corner trying to make a come up. You understand? From nickel and diamond. Had to take over blocks and all that. It's more war, you understand, than Ghost. What's that show? Power? And the Sopranos put together. Tell you why, man, because, man, we fought for what was ours, man, and people wanted our position. They wanted what we had. It was jealous. You understand? Why these other nations be jealous, man? You know what I mean? They got perpetual hatred against us, man. They hate us. You gotta start trying to be cool with Bobby and Billy. Listen, today, my manager, all right, he said that he won't be at the job for a whole week because, so-called Thanksgiving is coming, I think. I don't know, right? Supposedly Thanksgiving is supposed to be next week. I don't know. I don't keep up with it no more, right? And he was like, "Oh, I'm making a feast." That's how he said it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm making," and I forgot when he must have forgot that I told him that I don't participate in those type of, holidays. I don't do Thanksgiving. He was like, "Oh, all right, I understand." But today he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "I'm making 2 turkeys." He was excited. I'm real transparent when it comes to these devils, man. Because I know what my main goal is. And every other goal of everybody that is an Israelite in the ISUK. You know what I'm saying? We all got that same common goal. I want my crown. I want my freedom. You know what I mean? So this devil, my manager, you know what I mean? He thought that I wanted something. I ain't say nothing, right? So this is what I did. It came time for me to leave. The food was done. He had it all laid out. I mean, this devil was working hard back there. All right. And he put this together in no time. I was like, damn, this devil fast. Let me tell you this, man. I dipped right out not saying anything. I'm saying I'll never break bread with a devil. You know what I mean? And definitely he wanted to sit up there and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to celebrate the destruction of my people, man.
Right.
I said, the hell with that. I'm out. You understand? I had a couple nibbles off of some little chicken fingers. You know what I mean? I said, man, I'll go eat some McDonald's. before I get down on that food with you, man.
Word.
I'm saying we gotta have some integrity up in this world, man. And definitely know who our enemies are. You understand? Fight for this crown, man. Fight for your crown, man. Every sister, every brother, man, fight for your crown, man. Because you understand? The Lord, if you watching this class right now, you have the opportunity that everybody else don't have. The Lord saw something in you that He saw that was special and said, I want you to serve me. I want you to know the real knowledge. I want you to be able to get this knowledge that everybody else can't get. Being able to fill up these seats, being able to tune into these classes and sit in it, that's the Lord. That's the Lord having mercy on you. You being able to learn these laws, statutes, and commands the right way. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said in 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 10, man, it should be one doctrine, man. You learning from the original doctrine that the Lord set on this earth. You ain't gonna get this to nowhere else. Trust me, I looked, I ain't never found it. I was like, look, man, y'all don't got it. Isupk talking that talk, man. You know what I mean? The beard is up here kicking that truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm too wild. You know what I mean? And y'all wearing fringes on a t-shirt and it's purple. I'm all right. Hold on, y'all do what, the little kids? I'm okay. Lucky I'm blow your head off. You know what I'm saying? That's me in the world trying to find the truth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I have more discipline now. Thanks to brothers like Officer Isupk, you know what I mean, and Officer Malaki in the back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's keep going, man. Verse 7. All right. Let's go to verse 8.
Okay. The Lord shall command the blessings upon thee in thy storehouse,
Mm-hmm.
and in all that thou settest thine hand to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
Yeah, man. So at this time, man, you know, like we were still, you know what I mean? At this time, we was already in the land. All right. And you know, we setting everything and you know what I mean, in place. And this is talking just in general how the Lord is going to set us up, man. You know what I mean? The Lord said He'll bless us. All right. So we're gonna skip down to verse 15. We're gonna go to verse 15. All right. We're gonna get into a part of the curses. You understand? And this part is very long. It's from like verse 15, breaking down the other side of this contract, all the way down to verse 68. But we just read Deuteronomy 1 through 15, where it 1 through 15 is just explaining all the good things that you get. You know what I mean? But the next part, it gets serious. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of things that come with us being punished. You know what I mean? Things that we got to know. And it was also letting us know who the real Israelites are, because it was known that, you know what I mean, we would find out that we'll be taken away from our heritage. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it. Verse 15, book for sure.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Yeah.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Mm-hmm.
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Mm-hmm.
that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Listen, man. When we want to, black men, when you want to go out and have sex with strange women, you want to go have sex with that African woman. Listen, let me tell you something, man. African women be on my head, all right? And sometimes the situation just be looking real fishy. You know what I mean? They'd come at me, or it'll just be too easy. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have situations where it's too easy. You know what I mean? You can ask the Barrett in the back. He's a player, Hebrew Flint, a Hebrew player. You know what I mean in the back. You know what I mean. Officer Oscar Watt, another cool player in Israel. You know what I mean. But it'd be too easy. You know what I mean. And I'm just talking on myself, so I'll be like, you know, what's your nationality? And I swear, man, they look like a sister. But once they tell me who their father is, I be like, and I start seeing it all. It's just, you ever watch Sherlock Holmes? When he's like in the midst of 1 second and breaking down the whole situation. And I be like, now that I do smell her, I smell is off. And then I look at the eyes. And then I start seeing a little distance in them. And then I'll be like, then I look down at the feet. If it's summertime, I put it all together and I look at the feet. I'm like, how did I not look at the feet? She's African, you know what I mean? And oh man, good night. You know what I mean? They lift up the bottom of that foot. It'd be like orange chicken from the Chinese store. You know? Good night. Good night. All right. I've been around Africans for a very long time. I'm from Southwest Philadelphia, so it's a lot of y'all, that last part. Hey, young man Tony, he ain't funny, man. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. You know, but straight up, man, you know, it be just seeming fishy, you know, I ask him, you understand, because I don't want to get punished from the Lord. Right. He said in Deuteronomy 7:3, all right, in the book of Tobit as well, you know, don't sleep with strange women. You know what I mean? Don't marry. Sex is marriage. When you have sex with these women from these other nations, like Martin Luther King, man, he loved him some white women. You know what I'm saying? He was with a white woman before he got Coretta. You know what I'm saying? He was with a whole white woman in college. You know what I'm saying? But of course he threw her away. You know what I'm saying? With his unrighteous. You understand? He threw her away, man. And he knew that he had to keep up with his image. You know what I mean? He wanted to portray. He was so black. You know what I'm saying? And straight up, man, you know, he got with Coretta. You know what I'm saying? With a black woman he should have been with from the rip. You know what I mean? And black women, man, I love black women. They problems and all. We know, every black man know, you understand how tough it is to deal with a black woman. Just an Israelite woman, period. It ain't easy. Because they destroy just like we is. Right. They be more messed up than us. Because they females, they delicate. So they go through a lot. Like that.
They not equipped to deal with a whole lot of pressure.
Good night. Good night. Officer Malaki in the back, you know what I mean? The wisdom, you can hear it, you know what I mean? You can just hear the wisdom. You know what I mean? They ain't equipped for that, man. That's why they need us. You know what I mean? The Lord knows that, you understand, that black, Hispanic, Native American woman so-called needs an Israelite man. You hate Israelite women if you go out and deal with a dog. You understand? That is the most nastiest thing, man. And they don't look better than our women. I hate when they try to say that white women look better than our women. Are you crazy? Do you see the sisters? Don't white women know who got the score, who up on the score right now? They know. Israelite women. That's why they go to Dr. Miami and try to change their life. You know what I mean? That's why they try to change their diet and their workouts so they can try to get a body like one of our sisters where our sisters are just born with it. Right. You know what I'm saying? We all know some sister, you understand, that is just naturally beautiful. We see them every day. It's just normal for us. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get back into the scriptures. You know what I mean? We're going to get to verse 16. We know that now we're about to read the curses. We're going to go ahead and get into them.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. All right? So you're going to be going through hell, you understand? When you're in the city, look at what's going on in the city, man. You know what I mean? All types of hell going on, man. We live in the worst conditions. You can get robbed, kidnapped, shot. You understand? And in the field, man, think about that your slavery. Like, you know what I mean? People get robbed, you know what I'm saying? Coming out the job, in the job, you know what I'm saying? Your boss hate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cursed in our city and fields, man. That's how you know what I'm saying, that the Israelites are the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American. You're going to keep breaking down even more. Go ahead.
Good. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Every black person, definitely the black ones, they say, we got to buy a black business. You got to invest in a black business. You don't know why they saying that so much? Like in the ISUPK, we buy black. But you would never hear us so hype over that. Go ahead, sir.
I got 2 points, right? Say, curse shall be thy basket and thy store. Of course, you know, when Martin Luther King came and he tried to get us to join white society, that was the downfall of the black business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that right there, he was cursed. And then also, after this pandemic happened, a lot of people had lost their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of the sisters was trying to create their own business. You know, for the first week or two, probably the first month, it's booming. You know what I mean? But then after that, it started getting slower and slower and slower. They get one customer a week. I mean, even when we try to make ends meet after this pandemic happened, you know, we're just cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Try to make a business, they don't have it. Like at first, your friends and your family might try to support you, but then when they done buying stuff from you, it's like you'll just see how cursed we are. I mean, how cursed our baskets are. You know what I mean?
Damn right, sir. Damn right. Give him a hand. I'm in the back, kicking the facts. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. And y'all hear the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. The black community, let me tell y'all this, man. When I don't know what I was saying, man. In the beginning of the pandemic, black people was making bread. You know what I'm saying? But we still ain't keeping the law, statutes, and commands. So that black business ain't last that long. You know what I'm saying? Like black people started, I'm about to do nails and all that. So many sisters, I was happy seeing sisters do nails. I said, thank you.
Right.
Why y'all wasn't doing this in the get-go? I don't know. But thank you for doing nails. I'm trying to see these nail salons go out of business. Go ahead, sir.
They wasn't doing it in the beginning because they could depend on the white man to give them some bread.
Right.
And then once he wasn't giving them bread and they got fired from their job, and they ain't had no man that had a job that was paying money, that was an essential, they had to go out and, you know what I mean, try to fulfill all that big talk, how much they don't need a man. And the whole time when they saying they don't need a man, they saying they don't need a black man. Because of course they need white man in his jobs. So once that white man stopped giving them the money that they needed and for it, now they had to see it's not that easy to be a strong, independent black woman that don't need a man. You got to go out, I mean, try to make some money now. You don't got no man in the corner that was teaching you how to save your money, or teaching you how to, be responsible with it. Now they got to go out and do all this nails and candles and all that. Right.
What you was gonna say?
If I could, we go over what he said a little bit. That's that gift destroyed the heart. When they was getting that money, they weren't worried about the nails. It's a lot. But if I could, I was gonna say, I used to bring this out at camp. I think in Philly, we like 44% of the population. And we own I think it's 2.4 or 4 point something percent of the businesses out here, but we 44% of the population. Like all them big buildings and stuff downtown, like we probably don't have no spaces. And they was counting, I think, like the in-the-house businesses was part of ours. Like where you don't got a store, you just doing something out your house. Like they counted too.
Yeah, straight up. Like when like we bringing out right now, you know, in the beginning, we was building up that black economy. You know what I'm saying? We was up there doing everything from the muscle. A lot of sisters, they was going to sisters to go get their nails done. You understand? It started looking bad. But soon as even the hair, sisters was up there, you know what I'm saying? They was making it work. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I'm at the rock out my real hair. You know what I'm saying? Like the hair shops closed, or the sisters already was having the hair selling them. Sisters been selling bundles. Now they straight up going to the sisters now. Yo, I need bundles. But the Lord is telling us, yo, y'all cursed.
Right.
Don't think that's gonna last forever. And what happened? Well, everything started opening up. Just even the pinch. You see every black woman at every establishment that was taking money from us. You know what I'm saying? We cursed. Our basket and our stores is cursed, man. The black economy is destroyed. You understand? The ones that really thriving is the Hispanics. You understand? They are striving, but it still ain't enough. Go ahead, sir.
And like they can thrive because like if they get a business, they're gonna hire their own people. To try to mow the lawns and all the yard work. They not gonna sit here and try to be the best one and just one person trying to do everybody lawn and just do the best and take care of their business. They're really going to come together because they used to struggling together. We used to just trying to be the best, be the only one, and flex on the next person. You know what I mean? That's why the sisters had a good opportunity with the nails. If they was all doing nails, they should have just came together. Instead of everybody trying to succeed and do nails, it's like, how you think you're gonna be the one out of 1,000 sisters that your nail business is just gonna flourish? And it wasn't coming together, but that's just a part of the curse.
Right. And it just like just not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord wasn't with them.
Right.
From the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like here in the Isupk, man, we're gonna show you the importance of keeping these laws, man. That's why all these classes is important, because it's all set up to show you how to please the Lord, man. Go ahead.
It's like if I could too, you know what I'm saying, what we speaking on right now, a lot of people, they think money is our problem. You know what I'm saying? So they try to, oh, we need to get the black economy, we need to do this and do that. And they don't understand, like when they see us, they think we wasting time because we talking about the Bible. They're like, oh, y'all stuck in that whole Bible. You know what I'm saying? But this Bible teaches us how to love each other, how to shout with each other, how to not do your brother dirty, how to make sure, you know what I'm saying, a brother that's trying to marry your daughter or marry your sister, you can trust a brother. You know what I'm saying? And you can see what the pedigree your sister come from and know what she's dealing with, to where our marriages can work, our family can sit together. Like this law is encompassing everything. And it's like, it says curses and it's written down that way, but this stuff will happen naturally if you just do what you want to do. Like it's not gonna work, especially for us. The Lord not gonna be with us. He gonna punish us. He not gonna let us be successful and not evil like another nation. So it's like this is a natural way for people that's supposed to be righteous to get the things that we need to succeed in life. And a lot of other people that look at us, like our own people that look at us, they don't understand it. We don't know each other from the world. You know what I'm saying? I was in a different state. I came here, brothers treat me like family. You know what I'm saying? I got confidence that if I go to Las Vegas or to California or to Arizona, or I'm up there, there's a brother in Canada, I'm up there. If I'm anywhere, it's gonna be the same way as if I'm here.
Listen, man, the ISBK man has the best brother in the world.
Right.
Like I be in my head, most time Christ to the Lord, man. Thank you the Lord in hand for making sure that, you know what I'm saying, we can have this strong brotherhood. You know what I mean? In Christ's name. Like, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. what Officer Ashwak is saying is completely true. You know what I'm saying? Came up here from the A. You understand? He's a country boy. And came up here and got brotherhood, man, straight up love. You understand? Wasn't treated like a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Treated like a brother. You know what I mean? We can go. Me and him can go where? We can go to California, get the same love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We go to Houston, anywhere in the world where the ISUK is set up. You understand? You're going, or any brother or sister you meet in the ISUK.
Right.
You understand? They're going to show you the most outstanding brother or sister you ever experienced in your life. You understand? I bet my whole paycheck. You understand?
Right.
Because that's we commanded to do so, man.
Right.
If you know the generals, they is not playing. They say you better be a brother. You better. If I hear you ain't being a brother, I hear you ain't being a sister. You gonna hear their mouth, man. That's serious. Sorry, so you had something to say? Everything's a lot, so.
Just fixing the camera.
Oh, okay.
I'll fix it.
I got it. So I was because I got the screen right here. All right, so all right, we're gonna start getting into this list. I know y'all see it to the left of me, the right of y'all screen. All right, I was showing this a little bit yesterday. All right, but today is Hebrew class. I thought I'd show y'all again. All right, to show y'all that blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are Hebrews. All right. But right here, man, we are focusing on the Judite part, all right? The transatlantic slave trade, all right? And how the slaves that they documented, all right, was Hebrew Israelites. And it's good that we are in Hebrew class because now we can get into the Hebrew, all right? So we've been reading how, our economy will be destroyed. We won't be safe in our streets, all right? We're going to be going into the Hebrew, okay? So I'm going to pronounce some of these names that you see up here, all right? And we're going to write on the board in Hebrew, all right? And we're going to get into the scripture in between, all right? So right here, all right, this was a man, all right? This is a man, all right? As you see the height, he's 6'7", all right? West Africa, okay? He was 38 years old. You know what I mean? This was somebody's father, all right? Somebody's brother. You understand? Somebody's son, man. You know what I mean? Hebrew Israelite. His name was Anya. All right? Anya. Okay? This brother right here was Yaho. Okay? Now, of course, if you know Hebrew, you understand we don't have no O, but it could have been a dialect or just being under those Africans. You understand? They start incorporating different sounds in the alphabet. Okay? Akia. All right? Well, it could have been Akaya. All right? But right here we see some Hebrew. Hanya. All right? Anya. All right? We got that right there. So let's go down. We about to get into it. All right? Let's get some more names. And we're going to write it on the board. All right, so Ashtawak, if you could, grab a marker. I'm going to turn the camera on to you. All right, we're going to be going into some Hebrew, y'all. Let's see where y'all at with it. All right? See where y'all at with it. We're going to show y'all that these people was Hebrew Israelites, man. All right? Hebrew Israelites. All right. Got my brother Isupk right here. Gonna hold it down. All right. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start with the first name. All right. Yar Yah. Okay. We're gonna write it in the ancient. We ain't messing with it on Assyrian today. We're just gonna matter of fact, yeah, we can write it in Assyrian too. We're gonna write it in Assyrian too. So you write it, if you could, just write it in the ancient on top, and we're gonna write it in the Assyrian on the bottom. We're gonna rock out like that. All right, so Yar Yah. Okay. Yar Yah.
You said yeah.
Yep. Yar Yah. Yar Yah. All right. And we're going to come. That's the wild. And we're going to go to the Assyrian. Know what I mean? Listen, man. You need the Hebrew chart, Hebrew alphabet. That was good. That was a lot. Y'all need the Hebrew chart. You just write, comment below. All right. Say, I need the Hebrew chart. And I'll send it to you personally at the class so that you can have it. Right. You can study it. You know what I mean? Tune into these classes on Fridays. You can also tune in on Saturday morning, you know, so you can read along in Hebrew. All right? Okay, so this is the issue with the rock. It's supposed to be more like this. It's a curve. It's a curve. It's more curvy.
At the top,
Yep.
like this.
No. So look, it's you see it in the written form. That'd be better for you.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Like that.
I don't know. That's how you're supposed to do it. Shit. So, we do a rock. So, like that. All right. So now we have Yar Yah. All right. Yar Yah. Okay. Y'all see it in the ancient with the connectors. All right. Now when you get into Hebrew, all right, a little deeper, you ain't gonna even use the connectors. You know what I mean? You already know what it say. You know what I mean? Let's get on another level of the Hebrew. All right. But we're gonna delete that one. We're gonna erase that if you could, so we can show. And we're gonna do another one. All right. The Yah. The Yah. All right. The Yah was a 6'4", 29-year-old man. All right. And he was captured. All right. Year 1825. And he was shipped on the Española. All right. This boat been transporting slaves for years, man. For centuries. All right. I mean, every devil that was on that ship transporting our people, the Lord is going to destroy them if he already not. You understand? Y'all got to remember, man, reincarnation, the Lord is going to deal with you You understand? The next life. So you see a white man that is strung out on drugs, some white bro that's strung out on drugs, man, they could have had something to do with this boat or these
Right.
boats. You know what I'm saying? That's why you just sit back and allow them to be destroyed. Understand? You don't gotta give them damn money. Let them suffer. You go give that black, Hispanic, Native American your last dollar. You understand? And also know this, man, it could be an angel testing you, seeing if you have it in you to love your people. You know what I'm saying? To give back to somebody that don't have it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on Daya. Daya. All right. His brother name was Daya. Brother name was Daya. Man, you see the average height for a black, Hispanic, Native American, man, I'll be like a midget. You know what I mean? 5'9", man. I'm a midget towards these our brothers, man, and sisters. The sisters are like 6'9". 6'9", 6'4". You know what I mean? Amazon. You know what I mean? Daya. Cool. Now let's write that in the ancient. That one in the ancient now. What you now you're gonna see how you do the da. It's gonna be the way how you wrote the ra in the beginning. It's just boom, boom, like that. Yeah, straight up. Boom. Yep. Again, y'all, if y'all need this Hebrew chart, and if you don't got it, hit comment below. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get this Hebrew chart, man, so y'all be able to start learning Hebrew. All right? If you don't have it, you should be asking me for it. You should be commenting below saying, I need a chart.
Like, if I could too, with the connectors, when you look at the Hebrew alphabet, it's gonna be an extra letter at the end of it. And then the connectors mean to put them two together and drop the last letter.
Yeah. Yep.
In case anybody watching doesn't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Why
yeah,
it's still like, wow, it's like this, but if they're looking at the chart, they're gonna see the extra letter.
Okay.
The connectors drop it off. It's another way to write it too. It's like,
No, you're definitely right.
it's another way to write it too, when you don't drop off the last letter and then you put it connected like that. It would show that it's single, it's a different mark.
Yeah, like if we done input the connectors, all right, like, okay, if we would have changed the way how we did these connectors, all right, like let's say, okay, the other way how to do a connector to where the sound is singular, all right, it would be a frowning face right under the letter. It wouldn't be nothing in between. You understand the character. So let's say all of these letters had singular connections, right? So it would be a frowning face of under each character. So erase the connectors that you got up there and just show them how the singular, the sound is singular.
On all of them?
Yep. Now you see how he's showing you the other way how to write the connectors? All right. Now these connectors right here is showing you that these sounds is singular. So it would be da ha yaha. Da yaha. That would be his name. All right. Da yaha. You understand? Because every sound is singular, so it'll be da, ha, ya, ha. You just say it fast, it'll be da, ya, ha. All right? But knowing the Hebrew and knowing where the connections is at, all right, we know that. Let's give them one more example, right? Erase the one where at the ya and the ha, yeah, and make that into a connection. So you're gonna give you an example. All right, now you see how that's connected. Now that's gonna be ya. All right. So we da ha ya instead of da ya da ha ya ha. It would be da ha ya. All right. You see how the connector is operating. Okay. So like I said, y'all gotta get down with this Hebrew so you can know where the connections is at, so that you'll be able to understand Hebrew better. All right, because see, the white man uses the Syrian characters, okay, in Hebrew. But you know, when you reading like the Torah, okay, you're gonna be reading in the Syrian. You ain't gonna be reading in the ancient. You understand? So you don't have no connectors. So through the ISUK, you gotta be taught on how to connect everything. Okay? But you still want to know your alphabet. You want to know your alphabet. You want to be able to identify the characters. Okay? When you're reading, you want to at least know that first, and then you start getting more into the advanced part of Hebrew, and you start being able to read it. You understand? Any brother, you understand that's coming up in the school, all right? And you want to start learning Hebrew. You know what I mean? Don't worry yourself about it. You understand? But just know that you should want to know, because you understand, on holidays you'll be called up to the podium, all right? You'll be called up to the podium to read in Hebrew, and on Sabbath class, if you're there, you understand, you will have to learn how to at least identify, all right, the characters in Hebrew. Okay, so we're gonna get to the next word, and we're gonna do bar bun ya. All right, bar bun ya. As you see in the middle of the name is bun, means son of, and Yah is the Lord. All right. So as you see, Bar Bunya is a 26-year-old male that was 6'4", and in 1825, our brother was captured and shipped on the Espanola fleet. All right. And his name was Bar Bunya. So we have Officer Ashtawak writing it on the board. Okay. Bar Bunya. Okay. That's how you know that these was Israelites. Just by the name. You understand? This could have been a sister. Right? But us knowing the real Hebrew here in the ISBK and knowing that Ban means the son of, somebody that knows the real Hebrew gonna know it's talking about a brother. You know what I mean? The sister gonna say Bath. This brother said, I'm the son of the Lord, man. Son of the Lord. Bar Bunya.
So this is
Yep. You got the connectors. Boom. We're gonna write it in the Syrian. Can you do it without looking? Playing with you.
I don't think so. Right?
No, it's all too wild. But no, man. Bar Bunya. I mean, his brother was captured in 1825, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. He ain't really had to deal with the slavery for too long. You know what I mean? This brother, he got out of that situation probably by the time he was like 40 or 30 something. You know what I mean? So like so they started the slaves started leaving the plantation like around the 1830s, 40s, right, sir?
That started getting free.
Like when the Civil War started. Once the Civil War started, you know, a lot of us, man, we was migrating to the north. And after the war, man, a lot of it was getting off the slave trade. I'm gonna look it up right now.
It was around like mid 1800s.
Mid 1800s. When the Civil War ended. Okay, so this brother, all right, he was shipped in America 1825, and if he didn't get killed, okay, 1825, all right, so boom, boom, boom. Okay, this brother was over 50 years old. You know what I mean? If he got out, you know what I mean? If his slave master, the devil the Bible speaks of, let him go. The Civil War was ended in May 13th, 1865. All right. So at that time, when the North won, they wanted that new slavery. They wanted us to be, you understand? They wanted us empowering their economy.
Right.
Okay? The South just wanted us to stay on the plantations and just remain, you know what I mean, service in the fields for free. You know what I mean? But the North wanted a whole different way. They saw that they wanted the nation to be ran differently. Okay? And you know, this brother possibly, you understand, got to see freedom. Some kind of freedom. You know what I'm saying? However you want to put that, man. But if you look on the board, Bar Bunya, all right, this sounds like a brother that would be in the school.
Right.
Okay? We got real Hebrew names. Bar Bunya. All right? This brother was a Hebrew Israelite, clearly, you understand? Because it has Bun and Yah and Bar. That's real Hebrew right there. You understand? And you see, you understand, we're able to write this in Hebrew the correct way. You know what I'm saying? You can see the clues within the name. This brother was Hebrew. You don't see Africans with these kind of names.
Right.
You know what I mean? They name people Mufasa and Akante Mutombo and all that. No. One of those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down, man. So we're going to go to another name. Cardaya.
So if I could, for 608, if the bond is in the front and then the Dayah is in the back, would have been his father's name? It's saying the son of Dayah.
It's saying the son of the Lord.
That's what the Dayah is.
Yeah, Bun. We can look up.
Or
You can look it
it's
up,
like
man.
how we say it, like Banya Shala.
Yep, that's what it's saying. It's okay. It's saying the son of the Lord in Hebrew,
Right.
but we gotta look up Bar.
So like I was talking about 608.
608?
Yeah. 5608.
5608.
How the bun is in the front.
Yeah. Bun. Oh yeah. Bun Daya. Yeah, it'll be saying the son of
Dayah. That would have been his pops. That's what I was asking.
No.
Did we do
It
it like
wouldn't have
that?
been his pops. It wouldn't have been his pops because he's 27. He's 27 years old. That's what you're saying?
I'm saying like I know like if you name somebody after you, you put the son of it. So like
Go ahead.
if you name somebody after you, you put the son of it. That's what I was saying. I was wondering like this might be extra, but like where would you put that in? Like we say Bunyan Alabama, but if it was like the son of Nakar, would it be Bon Nakar?
Okay, so this brother's name is Bandaya. You know what I'm saying? Just the son of the Lord right here.
Right.
We ain't saying it, all right? But bar, we would have to look up what bar means in Hebrew so that we would be able to be like, all right, this is what bar means in Hebrew. And it's just saying, it's basically going to say what bar means, son of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Let's look at a bar. Let's see. All right. Let me see if I can get this. Dun, dun, dun. Trying to find it. 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. You know this outside preposition, absolute form. Okay, clean, pure. It's saying clean, pure, grain. Okay. Outside, outdoors, wilderness. A bar, a venue, sell alcoholic beverage. All right, so we dealing with the white man breakdown, but from what we seeing, go ahead, sir. Go out, sir. All right, so from so far it's saying outdoors, outside, wilderness. Okay, so maybe this brother name was Wilderness, Son of the Lord. You know what I mean? The wilderness, it might, got some type of meaning. We would have to break it down even more. You know what I'm saying? But for time's sake, you know what I'm saying, we're going to just understand that Bar Bunya is Hebrew. All right. And the brother name has to do with something dealing with outside, wilderness.
Right.
All right. So we're going to erase that. We're going to get one more name. All right. We're going to do this sister. This sister was 11 years old, 5'6". 11 years old. She was 5'6". That's a tall 11-year-old. You understand? We was making giants. You know what I mean? We was making giants. You know what I mean? Officer Malakia, we be considered short in Israel. You know what I mean? Officer Malakia would be considered short, and Officer Asawat. Y'all got some height on y'all. Y'all would be considered short. How do that make y'all feel?
I think I'm short now. In my mind.
You know what I mean? Y'all be short. Y'all be me. I'll just be a dwarf. You know what I mean? 5'9", be a dwarf. You know what I mean? It's all good though. All right, y'all. So now we're going to go to the last name. You know what I mean? Rep the sister, man. Let her name be known. You understand? Let it be known that, man, we here fighting for her. You understand? Representing her and her struggle and what she had to go through. This was an 11-year-old black girl. You understand? That was sent here to America. You know what I mean? Into slavery back in 1824. All right, this is our sister, man. You know, that was captured by the white man. You know what I mean? The oppressor. You understand that the Bible speaks of. Her name is Kardaya. All right, Kardaya. So it's gonna be a Ka and a Ra together. All right, and that Da, it don't have an H at the end. It just Da and Ya. Kardaya. Kardaya. You know what I mean? If I get another daughter, I might just name her Kardaya. You know what I mean? If it get approved.
So like you said with the rock.
Con, yeah. And check it out, man. You see how he able to break it down as he hear it? Because that's knowing Hebrew. You're supposed to be getting along with this Hebrew, man. You know what I'm saying? Being able to break it down, identify it. You're missing one thing at the end. If you could erase the connector that you got right there. No. The dial is good. No. You can make that singular. The ya, you need an H.
Oh, it's an H.
Yeah, the ha.
Just
Yeah. You need a ha then, yeah. Long day, sir? Yeah, I feel you. Okay, so for time's sake, we're going to just leave it in the Assyrian. In the ancient. You just write it out in English form, Bubba can show. We about to end the class. Okay. Car. You know, I know this part right here. That car.
Right.
I know that joint on my heart. That's my joint. All right. Kardaya, man. And if you could, man, write her age. You know what I mean? Just put 11-year-old girl right under it, man. 11-year-old sister, man. I want y'all to have this imprinted in y'all brain. You understand? Age 11. Okay? She was an 11-year-old girl that was born here in America to be put to work as a slave. All right? This is the same 11-year-old girl that white people could have took turns on. You understand? Her innocence could have been taken away from her because our oppressors are devils, man. They're evil.
That's right.
That's the harsh truth, man. You understand? We're going, in Isupk, understand, we're going to continue to rep Kardaya, man. You understand? We're going to rep her, man. You know what I mean? And represent Israel, man. And the rest of our brothers and sisters that was in that slave trade, man, we going to lift up our voice like a trumpet, like the Lord said to do. You understand? Show our people their transgressions. And damn sure, more importantly, man, tell these devils in their face that they are going to die by the hand of Jesus Christ, our real King. You understand? Priest and Officer Malachi. My brother right there.
Yes, sir. Most on Christ. Give all us in the car another hand real quick. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, drawn out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Muhammad. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Understand tithes, which is a commandment. Read about it in Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'aishara. It means tenth in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you, you give to the Treasury Department. A priest fund is a free will offering for the priest. It's not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations is the Feast of Dedication, which will be Wednesday, December 9th, for 8 days. Read about that in 1 Maccabees chapter 4, verses 52 through 61. Remind Akim and Agwathim to check the bulletin board in the front way. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. You understand? And real quick, any brothers online, like if you go into an actual school, a physical school, before you go there, type in the address to that school inside of Google Maps, and then let the Google Map take you to the school. You understand? It'll be real helpful for the school. It'll help Google promote our business because it'll see more people going to this location, so they're going to think it's real popular. So you keep on typing in the address before you go to the school and let it take you to the school, and Google going to help us fish. You understand? So keep that in mind whenever you go into the school, no matter what place you're at. You understand? Just keep on typing it in. So that being said, our margin, which means to stand. We're going to get the brothers a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Iman Shabbat, the Majid, Barak,
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Rakatham.
Rakatham Salaki. Yajman Tawin, his hands down. Class dismissed.